Hi guys, I'm Shubhajit from Digit, and yes, it's that time of the year again. So if you have been following OnePlus's launch strategies, you would know that OnePlus is now launching not one but two flagship devices every year. And like last year, this time I have with you the OnePlus 6T. So the OnePlus 6T, yes, this is the full box that comes. This is the reviewers unit, of course, and you won't be getting this box when you will buy the phone of Amazon India. But yeah, OnePlus has given us a quick tutorial of how to unbox it, and yeah, it's quite fun. So you get to slit the box, drop it, and then pop it open. So let's see how the box actually is. So yes, I have open this up. First off is this reviewer's guideline, which gives me a rundown of all the new features that is there in the OnePlus 6T. Of course, the highlight feature, as you can see from here, is the in-display fingerprint sensor. Moving on, you have a note from OnePlus themselves and a list of the contents of the box out here, and I will quickly open all of these boxes up to show you what all there is. So these are all the cases that are going to be there, and this is the new USB-C bullets earphones that will be required if you need to listen to music on the OnePlus 6T, because as you might have known, it doesn't come with a headphone jack. Now these are all the new cases that we get, which I will get back to a bit later. But then I'm sure you guys are waiting for me to take the wraps of this box, which has the phone in it. So yeah, I won't take much of your time to do it. The plastic is off almost. There are few steps to getting this done. So this is where OnePlus is defining what the OnePlus community stands for. And yeah, let's see. You slit it and then you drop it out here, and voila, the phone is out here in my hands. And straight off, it feels a lot like the older OnePlus 6, at least. Yeah, the design is more or less pretty similar. It has that same 3D glass effect, the same horizon line that OnePlus likes to talk about a lot. I will be removing all the random stickers that come on top of it. This is what it shows, the OnePlus under display fingerprint sensor, and I will give this power button a run and turn this phone on. So yes, while it's turning on, let's quickly see what else you get inside the main retail box this time. And yeah, you do get, seems, a transparent case that came earlier with the OnePlus 6 as well, and there are some documentation here that you might like to read. The SIM card tray remover, the warranty cards, and safety information, something that I doubt any of you will ever read it, but yes, it's there nonetheless. And then here is an invitation letter which has a word from Pete Lau from OnePlus. Pete Lau is the CEO and co-founder of the company, and here is the dash charger, which has become sort of a signature OnePlus feature to have. It's a 5-volt charger that can top up the phone in very fast, probably faster than any other phone that we know of. And this one is the newest addition to the box. It is the USB-C dongle, which you plug it here and welcome to the dongle life, basically. So here is where your 3.5mm headphones will go, so that it's still compatible somewhat with your new OnePlus 6T. Now I will keep this inside and quickly turn on. And am I in? Am I in? Push notification, skip, continue, and it's almost being set up. Let's see, accept, skip. Okay, there is the new thing. It's asking me to add the fingerprint, so I will quickly add my pin, which you guys have already figured it out if you have watched my previous unboxings. And yeah, here is the new fingerprint. So it's a lot like how Vivo and Vivo phones have been implementing the in-display fingerprint sensor. So it needs a bit of pressure on the fingerprint to register, and yeah, once it's complete, actually I have to press it a lot harder than I would usually do. So yeah, lighter tap won't really work. You have to press it a bit harder this time, and yeah, the fingerprint is added. We'll soon find out how well the fingerprint works. So OnePlus claims that the fingerprint sensor is will unlock the phone in less than 0.36 seconds, which is a tall claim to make considering this technology is still in its nascent stage. It's the 4th generation Synaptics implementation of the technology, and yeah, let's try it out. Let's see how well it actually works. Oh, it's pretty nifty that way. There was no haptic feedback when you unlock the phone though, but there is this color animation, the green color animation, that looks pretty cool and pretty good. And the other new feature is the drop notch on this one. Yes, the notch has shrunk down to the size of just a water drop, and you must have seen it in the Oppo F9 Pro and the new Vivo V11 Pro as well. So there's nothing new about this one if you have seen the other two devices, but it does increase the screen to body ratio, reducing the side bezels, and this time OnePlus has a bigger screen as well. So it's a 6.41-inch display, AMOLED display, of course, from Samsung, that has the in-display fingerprint sensor embedded under the display, and yeah, it feels a lot like how the OnePlus 6 felt like when you used it. It's quite fast and snappy from the get-go, and even the specs are a lot of the same. You get the Snapdragon 845 underneath, 6 GB of RAM or 8 GB of RAM, and this time it doesn't get offered in 64 GB, but it starts off from 128 GB and goes all the way up to 256 GB. So yeah, those are your options. Further, there is no white color variant, so it's only going to be available in this mirror black, and there is the midnight black edition as well. OnePlus claims that those two were the most popular selling devices variants of the OnePlus 6, and 6T continues with that tradition. Now I don't know whether there will be any other more special editions, but OnePlus do like to keep some surprises in store for Christmas time and the holiday season basically. And yeah, this is more or less what we get in the OnePlus 6. Also, I forgot to mention, this one has a bigger battery. OnePlus claims the reason there is no headphone jack on this one, yes, you can see for yourself, no headphone jack on this one as compared to the OnePlus 6 that I have here right now, which does have the headphone jack. But it does have an extra speaker grill, but OnePlus claims that it used that extra space to implement the in-display fingerprint sensor out here and a bigger battery. So this one comes with a 3700 mAh battery that will last you much longer than what the OnePlus 6 did. Right now, more interesting is the new software features on this one. While here there are the more traditional navigation button, you can switch them for the new Android 9 buttons that are there. So these are the navigation bar and gestures, and this is where you get the new features. So if you have seen the new Pixel phones, this is how it looks like. This is basically an Android 9 Pie feature, and this one actually does come with the Android 9 Pie version. So you can see, where's the build number? All right. Yep, so this is your Android 9 Pie version. It comes out of the box, and yeah, it's a pretty cool thing to have very soon, right after the Pixel launch. Right now, more interesting are some new camera features that are there on the OnePlus 6. That's there on the OnePlus 6T, but good thing is they're all going to come to OnePlus 6 as well. So there is this new portrait mode where there is portrait lighting. So OnePlus is using a lot of what Apple does to improve the lighting on the portrait to get more details out of the faces. So yeah, that's there, but the thing is it's turned automatically by default, and there's no way to turn it off. Now another new thing is the new nightscape mode that OnePlus had been testing, it claims, for quite some time, and it has used a lot of machine learning and AI to stabilize the shots that you take at night so that it reduces the shakes basically. And yeah, the camera hardware at the back is still more or less the same. The 16 plus 20 MP sensor that OnePlus claims that a secondary sensor is used for taking good portrait shots, to measure the depth and to better focus on your subjects, right? Apart from that, I already missed the fingerprint sensor at the back. It's very strange, but yeah, it is not that bad actually. It's quite fast, but it requires some time for me to register it. If I have to time it right, let me see just how long it takes to really unlock. I have the clock right here. I can use a stopwatch. Let's see how long it actually takes. So I am starting the timer now, and took less than 0.1.13 seconds, right? So yeah, it's quite fast that way. It's probably the fastest in display that we have seen so far, but we will be testing it out in more detail, in more in-depth manner for the review, so stay tuned for that. Till then, this is all that we had to show you about the OnePlus 6. Also, a new cool thing that OnePlus did with the new reviewers kit is that the kit also doubles up as a light box, right? So you get this thing out here that basically attaches itself to the back of the phone like this, and wait, yeah, it should happen like this. Oops, fell down. Well, it did happen when OnePlus showed it to me. It was there, and yeah, you can basically plonk it up and show it off to your friends and basically anybody that you want to impress. And this is the new OnePlus 6T. It's going to be available, it's going to launch in India on on October 30th. As of while I am unboxing, I still don't know the price of the phone. OnePlus gave it to us a bit earlier than the launch so that we could have a feel of the device, so that we can tell you better how the device is right at the time of the launch and everything else. So wait up for the price that will be revealed on the 30th of August. Before that, there is the global launch event on October 29th, my bad, which you can also tune into and watch. OnePlus will be live streaming it, of course. And yeah, stay tuned for more such videos from digit.in. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have anything more to add, if you have suggestions that you think we should check out in our review, do let us know in the comments. Thank you so much.